Hey there, beautiful souls. Just Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded. Today, Spirit would like me to share a message for all of my Pisces out there for a reading of love. And this comes from my Whispers of Love Oracle deck and also my Lovers Oracle deck. So let's see what the angels have in store for you, Pisces. And if you're liking this, share, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're Pisces and this also resonates, please let me know. Angels, thank you for blessing this reading, making sure it's specific in the light and full of blessings for everyone involved. If you could please do me a favor and give me a few messages here for my Pisces. So one is relationship patterns, Pisces. What kind of patterns are you following? Are they good? Are they bad? Are they toxic? Or do they serve just your ego and your desires, but not your real higher self and the longevity that you deserve in life? Spirit says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. It's about loving yourself. It's about being able to focus on yourself and really free your mind. And if you look in there, there's a deer and there's a meadow on top of her head here. And that ultimately is the grass isn't greener always on the other side, and you have to invest in yourself first. And these relationship patterns you have picked up also, you're going to find in this retrograde that they came from a parent when you were a child, and you learned, these are learned repetitive patterns that you can release that no longer serve you. So Spirit is saying to take time and reflect on that. And it's not always about just being with someone. It's about, you can be alone and not have to be lonely. Number 37 is, or number 37 and 32 are significant numbers in this Pisces angel reading. Love message. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Because life is just a dance, Spirit is saying. And it's important that you don't make choices out of loneliness, because ultimately you'll have to redo those choices. But it's time to connect with your passion, your courage. The variety is the spice of life. Start connecting with your sacral chakra and dance. Spirit is saying to dance, and know that if this is something in the past that you have struggled with, it's time to make a change. Instead of beating yourself up and saying, why do I keep picking all the wolves and the hyenas, is what I'm hearing, instead of the lions. Check out what relationship patterns are you following, Pisces. So, and you definitely need to act as if your partner's there, because sometimes we make this story up in our head. And if you have an overactive imagination or you're unhealed, Pisces, sometimes you will tend to make up all these things of the what ifs of the past, of what you could have and would have and should have done. But ultimately, you need to focus on, if you had a partner right now, what would you tolerate? Because do you want to be with someone who's just going to make you feel even lonelier? So here's a message from the Lovers Oracle. Let's see what the angels have to say here. And there's two messages stuck together here. One is about healing of union. Sacred healing of union is what I'm hearing. And you can see your partner there, and the message is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And a message from your beloved is though we may be physically apart spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends time and space. Nothing is missing. So this is a message from your other half, your true soulmate, if you want to call them your twin flame. I don't really like titles, but ultimately the other half, you are deserved love, and you are promised love in this life, and your other is on your way. But sometimes we're impatient because we ultimately just want somebody to dance with, we want to share time with, so we settle for less than sometimes. And that's where these bad relationship patterns come in. And I'm hearing heal your inner child, inner teen. Something happened where you were abandoned at a very, very young age. And that abandonment of, I'm hearing somebody's mom didn't come back specifically, but because of that, it made you kind of give up on love. And she's playing a harp there. You're not playing the music of your soul anymore, and you're just taking whatever toxic Joe or whatever toxic Sally comes your way so you can have a dance partner. But know that if you can truly wait, your love is on the way. Divine timing's working in your time, but you have to have the faith and just know that it's going to happen for you. What is something my Pisces spirit can work on to help during this retrograde? And I'm going to do this out of the romance deck. So to wrap this up, if you like this reading, if it's resonating with you, please drop a like or comment in the section and let me know so I can bring you more readings like this. What is something that my Pisces need to work on here? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, because a lot of times we say we want love. We don't clearly define what love is. Is love something strong and masculine that makes you feel safe and warm for the moment, and then you don't want to be around anybody, you want to be around yourself? Is love sometimes our idea is of safety and security, but it becomes domineering and controlling and overpowering. And we end up being in fight or flight because we're so worried about this beautiful love that um, we don't really know what we want, but we just know we want to be loved, is what Spirit's saying. So wait, you got choices, and your person's out there for you, my friends. And ultimately, they might be in a different form than you're imagining. So you need to really get clear with the universe on what you want in a partner. And it's not about material. It's not about how much money he makes in his figures and stuff like this. This is about, is he got a sense of humor? Is he going to treat me nice? Is he romantic? What are the things that you truly want in a relationship? Because ultimately, if you don't have those, you're not going to be fulfilled in your relationship, and you're going to be seeking all these dance partners who truly don't vibe with your soul. They're just there for the desire of the moment. So thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me. Let me know what you think about this reading, and if this is your message, I would love to help you. Also, I'm doing retrograde readings, which are 1414 for the moment. You get the theme of your retrograde, and you also get uh, a couple of what are the lessons learned and what are you releasing. So check that out. Links down below. You can do a virtual session with me. Love and light, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful Monday, and know that if you wait and you don't just take the first toxic choice that comes through, you'll have a dance partner for life. But it's all about raising your standards and what you will and won't be patient for. Love and light, beautiful souls.